still warm, but you're long gone. Room still echoes our last song. Shadows dance on these white walls. I replay our rise and fall. Tried to burn your name away, but the smoke just knows how to stay. Still 4 a.m. and I'm talking to ghosts. Your perfume lingers the most. I whisper your name like a prayer, but you're not there. Still 4 a.m. and the silence is loud. I see your face in the clouds. If healing's a road I can take, why do I stall at the break? I lit a candle, watched it fade, like every plan that we once made. You were the calm in my loudest mind. Now I'm noise you left behind. Try to drink, try to song, nothing feels like it belongs. Even time won't move ahead, guess it knows I'm stuck instead. Still 4 a.m. and I'm talking to ghosts. Your perfume lingers the most. I whisper your name like a prayer, but you're not there. Still 4 a.m. and the silence is loud. I see your face in the clouds. If healing's a road I can take, why do I stall at the break? They say the night eventually breaks, but I'm still caught in our mistakes. All I got is faded light and a voice that asks me, was I right? Still 4 a.m., still the same song. Still pretending you'll come along. If tomorrow ever shows, hope it's not where this night goes.
This is a Freepotion sound.
I pick up my phone but I never dial. You've been gone for a little while. Still I talk like you're on the line. Every night round this time, your sweatshirt's still on my chair. Still hear your laugh in the air. Maybe I'm just losing touch, or maybe I just miss too much. I'm calling a ghost, I know you won't answer, but I talk like you're still here after midnight falls and the silence hits. I pretend that you still exist. I'm calling a ghost, stuck in the static, heart full of words, love automatic. If you're out there, send me a sign, or I'll keep dialing every night. They all say let go, move on, but you're the echo in my song. Even when I'm with someone new, I still feel I'm cheating on you. I scroll through our old photos, freeze frames of highs and lows. If memory's all I got, then I'll make it a sacred spot. I'm calling a ghost, I know you won't answer, but I talk like you're still here after midnight falls and the silence hits. I pretend that you still exist. I'm calling a ghost, stuck in static, heart full of words, love automatic. If you're out there, silent every night. I'm not crazy, just holding on to the only place where you belong. If heaven had a voicemail box, I'd leave you 1,000 songs. Ghost calls in the dead of night. You're gone but it don't feel right. Till I let this memory go, I'll keep talking to your echo. Ghost calls in the dead of night. You're gone but it don't feel right. Till I let this memory go, I'll keep talking to your echo.
This is a Freepotion sound. Met you on a night when the moon was low. You smiled like a promise I was dying to know. Sweet words dripped slow like honey on the knife. I was bleeding and laughing, thought it tasted like life. Your kiss was a warning, I ignored every sign. I drank your lies like wine, made your poison mine. Every fight, every tear, you tied to the chain. Called it passion, but it felt a lot like pain. You're my venom, running through my veins. Love that burns, but I crave the pain. You're my venom, sweet and cruel. Every time I drown, I call it you. Venom, 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 can't quit, can't run. Venom, 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 you're my favorite drug. Late calls, slammed doors, crying through the screen. You said love is messy, didn't know you meant mean. I built a house with the ashes of trust, decorated the walls with the shards of us. Still I'd rather shiver in the cold of your touch than feel nothing from someone who don't hurt as much. You're a hurricane dressed in silk and perfume. I'm a ghost trapped, haunting every room. You're my venom, running through my veins. Love that burns, but I crave the pain. You're my venom, sweet and cruel. Every time I drown, I call it you. Venom in my kiss, venom in my sleep, venom in the promises I tried to keep. Venom, 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 can't kill the need. They told me to run, they begged me to seek, but I'd rather be broken if it means you're with me. You're my sickness and cure. You're the wound and I keep wanting more. Venom in my blood, venom in my bones. Loving you feels like breaking my own. Venom, 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 you're my only home.
This is a Freepotion sound.
Found a box in my old room floor, Polaroids I forgot I stored. Faded edges, colors bled, but the feeling hit like it never left. You, with that smile I used to chase, me, with the world still on my face. Summer light through a dusty screen before the silence grew in between. I held that photo like it could talk, like it might explain why we stopped the walk, why some hearts dim while the hands still hold, why the warmest days still feel so cold. The past don't answer, it just stays folded in cardboard, lost in haze. But I still go back when nights go slow, to that porch, that laugh, that glow. It's just a picture, just a frame, but it burns like an old first name. Still stuck in time, still makes me pause, like love that never knew it was lost. Polaroid ghosts in my drawer, moments I don't live in anymore, but they live in me in quiet light, like soft songs deep into the night. We were nothing special, just young and loud, raced through life like chasing clouds. Wrote on walls, made plans in sand, didn't know then we'd never land. You said, don't forget me when it breaks. I laughed, but now I feel the ache, 'cause some goodbyes don't slam the door, they fade like light under the floor. I wonder if you found what you were missing, or if you still dream of what we envisioned. I don't reach out, I don't rewind, I just press play in my own mind. Each photo's quiet, but it screams of what we were, of broken dreams. Still I keep it, yeah, that one shot of the version of us the world forgot. Just a moment, paper thin, but it carries all I could have been, like a whisper tucked in film and dust, like a promise we forgot to trust. Polaroid ghost, breath of warm, still warm like a sunlit storm. They don't age, but they remind of the love I left behind. Time moves, but pictures stall, they hold the rise before the fall. So I sit and stare, don't say a word, let the silence be what we never heard. Maybe that's why I keep it close, a frozen breath of what mattered most. Not for pain, not for the void, but to feel again through.
This is a Freepotion sound.
Came from the quiet, the part they ignore, where dreams crack easy on a concrete floor. Nothing was handed, not even a map, just instinct, hunger, and hand-me-down raps. They laughed when I told them I'd climb from this mess. They smiled in my face while wishing me less. But I took every scar and made them a verse, made pain into purpose, made fear into thirst. Wasn't born with a name they'd remember in lights, so I wrote it in sweat, in losses and fights. Didn't have a blueprint, just blood and a will to stand where the cold couldn't force me still. I never had luck, just hours in pain, built from the shadows, walked through the rain. Every setback, every silent night made me sharper, made me right. This isn't fame, this is proof that I bled just to speak the truth, that I rose with nothing but grit, and I'll die before I quit. to the ceiling, praying this hunger would turn into healing. Mic in my hand, but no one would hear. Still I spit like the whole world was near. From one bedroom echoes to backstage cheers. Took me 10 long years to cry real tears. Not from the hurt, but from staying alive, when every closed door dared me to drive. Now they say I'm inspiring, call me raw, but they ain't seen me get laughed out the door. They ain't seen mom count coins for the rent, while I scribbled lines with my last percent. No silver spoon, no padded seat, just gravel roads and aching feet. Kept my name clean, my rhythm tight, fed the fire through every night. This isn't hype, this is spine, the story of sweat in every line. Not a miracle, not a hit, just a life stitched out of grit. If I fall forward, bet that. Built a throne from rejection, no setbacks. Every no, just a part of my script. I was never lucky, I'm just equipped. So write this on my tomb in bold. Didn't fold, didn't sell, didn't mold. They can keep the gold, the glitz, I just lived it real. All grit.
This is a Freepotion sound.
Same faces, same lines, same old dance. Smile when I hurt, nod when I can't. They say you good, but they barely wait for the truth that sits like hidden weight. Drinks on the table, talk feels thin. I laugh on cue, don't let them in. Played the part so many nights, I forgot how to sit without the lights. Every convo's just a loop in disguise. Let's catch up soon, another lie. They love the version that doesn't complain, but not the one carrying quiet pain. I walk out calm, but inside I scream, drowning in noise, chasing a dream of real talk, real trust, less spin. But all I find is surface skin. Round and round, it never breaks. Faith smiles, high stakes. I try to step, but end up back, trapped in this friendly cul-de-sac. It's a circle, not a bond, where I play along just to belong. But I'm tired of nods with hollow eyes, of shallow cheers and deeper lies. They post support, but it's all for show. Caption love they'll never know. I shared my truth, got silence back. Guess some friends just can't handle cracks. I'd rather be alone than feel alone, in a crowd that calls but won't pick up the phone. Loyal by default, real to a fault, but kindness here feels like assault. I gave more than I had to give. They just took, forgot I live, left me echoing my own name in a room where no one stays the same. It's rinse and repeat, fake concern. Check in once, then let me burn. I'm not your story, not your trend. I'm the soul you never tried to mend. It's a circle and I'm the edge. I gave my word, they gave a pledge, then walked away like nothing broke, left me lost in leftover smoke. But maybe it's me, maybe I care too much for people who were never there. Maybe the lesson's not to bend for those who vanish in the end.
I step out, don't pull me back. Don't call it cold, don't feign attack. I've danced too long in this quiet hell. It's time I found my own carousel.
This is a Freepotion sound. Alarms, but sleep in my chest. My eyes are open, but mind's a mess. Calendar full, but I'm running in place. Chasing tomorrows I'm scared to face. Friends talk dreams, I nod and agree, but deep down wonder if I'll ever be free of doubt that creeps in under the skin, that asks what if I lose before I begin. I don't recognize filtered smiles, synthetic highs. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in late night loops where thoughts sink slow like heavy boots. I walk through days like they owe me peace, but all I feel is time slow squeeze. Don't know the script, don't know the tone, just trying to breathe in the unknown. No map, no sign, just stars that fade. No guide, just nights that won't behave. Still I move, though I don't know how, just hoping I'll make sense somehow. Some days I wish I could pause the climb, trade the noise for a softer time. But even silence feels like weight, like all my choices came too late. They say be patient, just trust the road, but that road's cracked and stories erode. And I'm not sure what I'm aiming for when every locked door feels like the norm. On to music, that's all I got. Verses that bleed what my voice cannot. Beats that echo what I can't explain. Lines that carry the shape of pain. I whisper prayers I don't believe, but still I send them, still I grieve. For all the selves I've never known, all fading fast into the unknown. 1 foot forward, one stuck behind. 1,000 futures cloud my mind, but I keep walking slow but sure. Not for the wind, just to endure. Fear is a shadow, but I'm still a flame. Flickering wild, but not ashamed. If I fall, I'll fall with sound. With every truth I ever found. So here's to nights that make no sense, to hearts that dream behind a fence, to those like me, scared but grown, still riding light into the unknown. Falling like diamonds from the midnight sky. Every drop whispers but I don't know why. Silent cries echo through the frozen air. A touch of heaven but nobody cares. Fading halos in the neon lights, prayers unanswered in the dead of night. Lonely footsteps on the empty streets, echoing pain in a cold heartbeat. Tears of an angel drifting slow, lost in the city where the cold winds blow. Falling from grace but nobody sees, drowning in sorrow down to my knees.
burned up fast, left only scars. Fingers reaching but the light won't stay, chasing hope as it fades away. Tears of an angel, drifting slow, lost in the city where the cold winds blow. Falling from grace but nobody sees, drowning in sorrow down to my knees. Fly away, let the rain wash it all. Echoes fade but the scars never fall. Tell me why, tell me how to believe when even the angels are destined to grieve. Lost in the echoes of yesterday's dreams, nothing is ever as bright as it seems. Golden wings turn to ashes and dust, promises fade but memories rust. I hear the voices calling my name, begging to rise, but I'm trapped in the flame. Tears of an angel, drifting slow, lost in the city where the cold winds blow. Falling from grace but nobody sees, drowning in sorrow down to my knees. Whispers in the night,